What's going on, kiddos? So I'm up here on the upper right side of the screen. You can see right here. So I decided to make these YouTube videos public now. I've been making them unlisted and sending them out via email list the past few days. There's a lot of complexity involved in that. So I thought to myself, like, what the fuck? Why don't I just release these publicly here on my YouTube channel every day? I don't got to do nothing. You don't got to do nothing. All you guys got to do is maybe get the notification if you're subscribing and got the bell on. You can get my daily outlooks, the trades that I'm in, the upcoming trades I'm looking to take, how I manage the current trades I was into, the trades I've called out in the previous videos. So I'm going to be releasing the last few videos that I've made. I'm going to be changing them from unlisted to public. And then starting now, I'm just going to make these videos public every day going forward. For some reason, I thought that I'd do like a nice YouTube video once every week or once every other week. But now I'm just thinking like I'll still do those nice videos from time to time, but I think a daily little push out some daily content for you guys would be nice. Little digestible videos, 10 to 15 minutes long. That way I'm not spending all damn day sending out updates via Telegram or email and shit like that. So make one of these videos, nice, clean cut, easily digestible for you guys. If you like these videos, hit the subscribe. Pause. If you like these videos, cool, that's great. Hit the like button if you do. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Blah, blah, blah. Let's get into it. All right. So coming from yesterday, there was a GBP JPY trades that I was in. I broke these all down in yesterday's videos. If you want to see the logic behind these trades, why I took them, you can go and watch yesterday's video. But essentially, I was long right here at all these three blue positions right here. So what I did is I changed up the way instead of using the long short position tool, because everything's dynamic, all the risk is dynamic when I'm scalping. I've changed it to where I'll put like a little like blue dotted line, blue dashed line if I was long, and I'll put a red dashed line if I was short, and I'll drag it to wherever the trade was concluded at. So if you remember in yesterday's video, which you can go and watch literally right after this if you want, I was like, if price bounces here, I'm going to be exiting my position somewhere up here for a profit, and this position will be a small loss. If it breaks below here, I had alerts and I was waiting for price to come back up here and test the zone. Then I short, and then I was going to take profits here at the previous lows, then buy right there and trade it right back up. So this is what ended up happening. Everything played out like half of it. So what ended up happening is price broke below this level right here. I got the alert that it broke. Price came back up to the zone. I liquidated both my buys for right here at the zone. At around break even, these were a small loss. I think cumulatively in between the positions, it was like a 7 pip loss cumulatively. So I mean, it was whatever. So that was that. It was around break even. Pushed up a little bit more, but then it dropped all the way to my target down here at this support level. So it literally just filled the target perfectly. I went in small on these positions. After I liquidated the other two positions, I went in 2.5 lot. So this was nice. Like around a $400 winner. So not a big move, but still a nice little move. And I was gonna take the bounce at support right here, upwards, but this was like around noon. It was like around 1 p.m. And I was having lunch right then. So I got the alert. I made sure that the TPs filled for these two trades right here, and then I didn't enter the buys because I was like, I was at lunch. I didn't want to monitor it, but the buys ended up working out great. Price pushed back up to here. Then what I went ahead and did is when I got the alert that price was here again, I thought price might hit this zone and start bouncing even lower. So what I did is I liquidated this position up here at this loss right here. So it was like a 38.6 pip loss. So, and that was fine because this is like a 0.5 lot position is what was remaining from all the positions open. So that was like a small loss. The overall, the day was still profitable. I had this sell from here, went down to there. I had these two trades essentially closed around break even. Had a nice winner on this one, smaller than it should have been. It should have been like an $800 winner, but like I said, I went a little bit smaller in position sizing since I still had one open trade and drawdown. And then when this pushed back up here, I closed this one at that loss right there, which comparatively was really small, right? The open profits on this was like 2.5 times higher than what the loss was on this, so perfectly fine. What ended up happening is GJ ended up pushing up here, bouncing at this support zone, went up. I didn't trade GJ all day yesterday after that because we went to see a family friend who recently lost his father in a car accident. So I was spending all my whole day with that person, being there with them. And then also there was this sell that set up, but this was during London session. You can see this is like the green. It was set up during London session. I'm asleep during London session. I didn't trade it. So I woke up this morning, price had already rejected this zone. It come back down. I reset my alerts up here and one down here. I will be looking to buy GBP JPY if we get to here. If we bounce, nice. And if we don't, be looking to scale in further around here. We'll see what happens. It'll probably set up here on this this little session we're doing right here. So That's GBP an amazing pair to trade if you're scalping from zone to zone. 80JPY, here's what ended up happening yesterday. So literally played out perfect. 80JPY is probably the best pair this week. It's been 4 days this week, Monday through Thursday. Today's Thursday. Every single day has been back-to-back profitable. I don't think I've had like a real loss this week. I haven't had a losing day, but I don't think I've had a big loss either at all this week. Literally everything has been in profit with some trades currently open. So I'm currently in a sell right now. I'm looking to take profits here at this zone, but let's just recap everything that played out, okay? So I've already shared all of these trades. I shared this at the beginning of the week. You can go find my unlisted videos from a couple days ago. I took a sell here. It went up. It came back. Had a limit to close that TP at break even and enter a buy. The buy pushed up to here. I sold right here. When I woke up the next morning, price was going sideways, so I closed the sell, and then I entered a buy. Took the buy up here for a small move. It was like $750. Wasn't that big of a move, but still took the move up here. Profitable, entered a sell, price pushed up, came back, closed the sell at break even, entered a buy. The buy last night, literally I had this lined out on the chart if you saw yesterday's video, which you can watch after this if you want. Played out perfectly. This was just a break and retest of the H4 support. Pushed up, tested, started to bounce, literally pushed up to the next 4-hour zone. It was perfect. So I had a cluster of TPs because there was 2 buy positions right here. So I had the 2 TPs clustered right here. Is actually a little bit further up. And then I had my sell limit just above that to make sure the TPs got filled first and the sell limit like got filled after that. It literally filled like almost to the pip. Like it's like right here is where I'm long at. I'm sorry, where I'm short at here on the red. The red dashed lines are sells and the blue dashed lines are buys. So literally the drawdown was like 4 pips. I woke up and this was like right here this morning. So I put in this little support resistance zone since price could bounce here. But I didn't close any of these trades. I'm still, like I said, I'm still on this. I've got, I need to set this alert right here. So I'm probably going to close this trade a little bit before the support zone. All this was just a bounce of resistance. When you go to the 4-hour chart, it's just a bounce of resistance. That's all it is. You see it's resistance twice, 3 times right here. 4th time is a support, pushed up into this zone again as resistance. So yeah, I was surprised this only had 4 pips of drawdown. I expected it to kind of maybe pin a little bit higher, like deeper into the zone. But even then, like, it would have been fine. Would have woken up this morning, gotten an alert that it was like up here, and I removed them all before I made this video. I did kind of clean up the chart, but I mean, yeah, so far it's worked out perfectly. I might even cover some of this right now. No, I'll hold it. This looks like it's just like drop in. Yeah, I mean, this looks fine. So I'm going to keep holding all these. I mean, it's pretty close to the target right now. 7 pips away. So this will probably end up being a profitable trade. Whatever it is, I'll let you guys know in tomorrow's video. I don't know if I'll be taking buys right here again. We've already had buys 1, 2, 3 times here at this level, or we've already had like bounces 3 times here at this level. Right now, it looks kind of like things are going into like a little rangy scenario. So I don't know what will happen. I like to wait for like maybe a breakout and then a test. And those trades usually work better than trying to take a buy like a 4th or 5th or 6th time at a support level. Whatever happens, I'll let you guys know. New Zealand dollar USD. So just like I shared yesterday, there was this trade that I took 2 days ago. I cleared everything off of here and I didn't put this back, but I took a buy right here yesterday. I broke that down in yesterday's video, and I took profits right here at the previous high. So this one worked out nicely. I didn't think it'd go that far, but this was USD and it went crazy. So then I had alerts all the way up here at this resistance zone. It's a 4-hour, 1-hour resistance zone. I had alerts to sell up here, and it's what I told you guys yesterday. If price continues up there, I will be selling. So it did come up to the zone, hit the zone, bounced. I wasn't watching it at that time, so I set an alert back up at the zone, and when it pushed back up into the zone, I entered short yesterday. So I am short right now in drawdown up here. So this is in drawdown currently, like 26 pips. So it's the total? Yeah, so it's like $1,300 in drawdown. So yeah, not the best drawdown right here. But I entered another short position this morning. When I woke up here and looked at this, saw that price had formed a little resistance right here, tried to push up past it, came back below, tested a couple times and started to bounce. So when I woke up this morning and saw it kind of faltering out right here, I entered a short position. What I'm trying to do is I'm targeting kind of right here. What I'd like to see is for price to come down a little bit more. If it comes down just to retest this previous resistance as support, What I want to do is exit right there. This would be about break even between both positions. They're same position size, both 5 lot positions. This would be like kind of my break even basis right here, is if it comes down to that zone. So I close that at a loss, close this at a profit, it would equal out to no losses. Then I'd flip it around. What I'm trying to do is get into a buy right here from this resistance zone. It's kind of like, it's this previous high right here is probably where it's going to act as resistance. So somewhere right there. If this doesn't happen, if it ends up pushing up further, then comes back and tests, probably have to cover this position here. I don't want to cover this one at a loss, but I'll have to wait and see how it plays out, because if this thing opens up to the upside, the management's going to be important, because like the next zones are like here and here and here and like way further up. So I'm gonna be watching this one really closely. Only other thing that I'll do is, instead of having this alert here, I'm gonna drag it above the highs. So that way if we get above the highs, I can manage that top position right there. What I'm really kind of hoping for is that we'll just see like a quick collapse down in here, and as long as we just come like anywhere into here, pretty much to where I'll be around break even on both these positions, it'll probably be like this position will be in profit like 600, and this position will be in loss 600, and I'll just close everything at break even right there, and then look to get long if price starts bouncing here along this daily support level. But that's it for NU. So currently in 2 positions right here, currently in drawdown right here, about, like I said, $1,300. This one's still sitting around break even, or small profits, I guess. USD CHF is wow, it's almost setting up. As I shared with you guys a couple days ago, I was gonna take this trade for a break or retest. Never came back to retest, so we scrapped that idea. And prices come all the way down to the support level. I'm waiting for it to push a little bit more into it. If you go to the daily and 4-hour charts, this is a pretty big support level. I was anticipating a little bit of a bounce right here, even just like whatever, like 40 pips right here would be nice. So I'm looking to buy when we get here. There's probably going to be a lot of people who are short taking profits here around this price level. So yeah, I think it'll bounce right there. So we'll see what happens. That's all I got for FX. I don't really have anything else. That's literally it. I mean, AED/JPY has probably been the best pair this week for swing trading. The zones have just been so clear. Like it's bounced around every single zone so nicely. The trades that haven't bounced have given room for exits at break even. I mean, it's just been respecting zones like so nicely. So yeah, AJ's probably been my best pair this week as far as swing trading. Made like probably 10K or 9K trading AJ this week so far. I might be making more here in just a minute if this trade closes in profit. I'll update you guys tomorrow. New Zealand dollar USD, I'm in this one, and then USD CHF. So let's go run back to GJ real quick. We'll see this zone right here, which like you guys saw, this is that this is the 4-hour 1-hour zone. I'm waiting on price to get into here, and I'll look to buy. And if that doesn't occur, I think what I'll do is I'll get an alert right here, and if we press back up into this resistance zone, this will be like a first break and retest that we've had recently. So pretty much just like a retest here, then a bounce away from it. If that doesn't occur, a test here at this support zone and bounces. If these scenarios do not work out, meaning I enter and it goes into drawdown, again, you guys know I piece out my positions and partial positions for scalping. I'll wait for it to come out here to this zone. I'll buy again, and if it pushes up a little bit, I'd like to exit around here for a profitable second position, a break-even first position. If the sell bias doesn't work out, if it continues ripping up, I'll look to sell again right here, wait for it to fall back down, profit on the second sell, and close the first sell at break-even. So we will see what happens, my sweet children. Been an amazing trading week. I've had so much fun. Been so focused. It's been great. Great start to 2022. Hope you guys are doing well. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like these videos and you want to get daily updates, and subscribe, hit the bell notification. That way you can kind of like keep up to pace with what's going on in the markets and what I'm looking at and things like that. So cheers, everyone. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week. I'll be seeing you guys in tomorrow's update video. Have a good one. Bye. Fuck, I gotta exit. Which one do I exit? So here, I'll exit the Zoom, and then I'll exit the actual screen recording. So now for real. Bye. Have a great week.